Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Sumaiyah and I work for Together an Active Future on the Active Madrasa work stream. And today I'm here to address a crucial issue which quite often is left unaddressed or overlooked, and that is engaging with the hard to reach. Now there's a segment in each population of a group of people who are isolated or they are marginalised, and there's many reasons for that. Some of those reasons are their socio-economic status, coming from a deprived area, the geographical location of where we have the provisions for them to support them further, or it could just merely be a previous experience that they've had which has been really negative. Additionally, them having the fear of engaging with people where they'll feel inferior or where they'll feel like they're not equal to everybody else, and that generally happens. Now, I want to identify that hard to reach is just a label that we give to a group of people where we feel like they're hard to reach, but it's a very ambiguous label, and we use it left, right, and centre without understanding how we're addressing this group. It's our responsibility as providers, as part of the community, trying to help others to engage with these communities on their level. It's not just fundamental for us to engage with them, but it's imperative that we implement it into our strategies as well. And there's a few things I'd like to share with you. So as I work on the Active Madrasa work stream, we work with madrasas. A madrasa is a place where Muslim children go to study in the evenings. So I want to give you an example of reaching the unreachable through the work that we're doing and how we achieved success within a very short space of time. So madrasa teachers are those who want their children to be successful academically, but in their religious lives as well. But additionally, they want to be physically active and have good mental health, well-being, and physical health as well. So that was a common purpose that we had to match and see what we needed to do as Sport England or as Together an Active Future to provide them with those services. To build on that, we had to build trust with them. We had to build trust and let them know that we were there for a genuine cause, we were there to make change, and we wanted social justice for everyone. Additionally, it was about having that representation in the committee that influences change and not just engagement. So it wasn't about having somebody who would just go and engage with them. It was about somebody who could influence the decisions and everything that was happening behind the scenes as well. Another thing that was really helpful was meeting them at their level, understanding their culture, understanding their behaviours, and understanding their dynamics. It wasn't about us telling them, hey, I want you to be physically active and I want you to do this much activity in a day because, your children are going to suffer from obesity or cardiovascular diseases. It was about, hang on a minute, what is it that you want and how can we help you to do that? It wasn't about us doing to them, but it was them showing us the way and us helping them, support them, execute that better and getting that physical activity in. And it was about us empowering other leaders to do that. So the madrasa principals, the teachers, they were the ones who led the way and they were the leaders. And great leaders create the conditions for other people to develop and grow. And that's exactly what we did. We helped them develop, we helped them grow, we helped them develop their skills, we helped support them equip their sites with the provisions and tools that they require to have everything on site for them to do better with the children that they are aligned with. And it wasn't just limited to madrasas. We have to remember that when we're working with these children and we're trying to support them to do better in what they're doing, is going into their families, it's filtering into their grandparents, it's filtering into the community. So the engagement is at a very high level. But it's how do we engage with these communities? So it's not just limited to the madrasa community, it's refugees. It's people that we can't communicate with because we have language barriers. How are we going to overcome that? What changes are we going to make? And it's about us changing our lens and the way we see it. It's a shift in our mindset and changing the looking glass that we're looking through. If we can achieve that, we can achieve great successes. And it's a multifaceted approach, an approach which we can't take independently and ourselves. It's an approach that we need other partners to engage with. So when we're working on the Active Madrasa project, we're working in partnership with Active Lancashire. We're working in partnership with other national governing bodies who are trying to support this cause by increasing that physical activity, but who we share a common purpose with, and we're leading with our strengths in identifying what they're trying to achieve and how we can help them achieve that better as well. Additionally, I'd like to call upon ourselves to face these challenges and identify that if we don't take on this responsibility of addressing these issues, we're not going to be able to create a community that is inclusive and well engaged, but we are going to increase the barriers where they're going to be disengaged, they're going to be excluded, and they're not going to take advantages of the services that we're trying to provide and support them with. We have to be the ones that open those doors for them and say, hang on a minute, I understand where you're coming from, I understand what you require, I'm going to meet you at that level, and I'm going to make the changes to help you thrive and do better. That's it from me. Thank you very much.